Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Meg, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I am giving these two Drexel side tables, or nightstands, if you call them that, a makeover. So I had an idea what I wanted to do, and I wasn't sure if I was keeping the hardware, so I always take off the hardware first and then keep it to the side, just in case I'll need them for another piece, or if I decide that other hardware won't work. These had tiny little nails in the sides, so I knew I had to cover those up with wood filler, and also there was a little bit of veneer or wood chipped off the corners, and so I filled those in with wood filler as well. These nightstands had solid wood in areas and on the top, and they were a beautiful set. I got them with two other dressers, which was amazing, and I had a good look on both tables just to see what was going on and if there was any other repairs that needed to be done. As you can see here, these are the little tiny holes that have those little nails in the hardware, and so I filled those in with wood filler. I then started to sand the tops, and I was using 60 grit sanding paper and then 220 on the top. I did one table just to see what it would look like, and so I decided I liked it, so I did the other table as well. Getting the edges are always difficult, and so I just used my orbital sander just to get into those grooves on the edges, and there was still a little bit of stain left, which was fine. I was okay with that. I then gave the entire piece and the other table a really good clean. I wrapped up both tops on the table so that I wouldn't get any paint on them. It was then time to spray using my Wagner Flexio 5000 sprayer, and I'm spraying primer, but first I'm using the air from the sprayer to just get rid of any extra dust that was in the corners of the tables. I then started to spray the primer, which is Kills Restoration Primer. I find this primer is amazing for bleed through. And I did about 2 coats of the primer. I then used Cottage paint called Cloudy Day, which is their all-in-one line. I find it really durable and just love this paint line. Once the paint was dry, I used a chalk paste that I had in gray for a stain. So using chalk paste or a glaze is really good to use as a stain because you don't have to wait 24 hours or 72 hours for the stain to dry and settle. This is chalk paste, which is like a thick paint, and it's really easy to use. So I sprayed some water on the tops and then just rubbed off the excess paste, and it created a gray stain, which I loved. I then used a brand new stencil on the sides of the tables and used the gray paste or paint to go over the stencil. On the panels on the front of the tables, I decoupaged them, which means I added some tissue paper to the panels. I used my handheld steamer to take out any wrinkles. I love this handheld steamer. It is amazing, and I got it off of Amazon, and I'll put that in my description. I brushed on clear coat, which is a top coat by Country Chic Paint, on the panels first, and then I cut and measured the tissue paper to size. I used my knife just to cut off any excess and brushed on the clear coat. You don't need a lot, just a good amount, and then place the tissue paper on top. Then brush the clear coat on top of the tissue paper to cure. It was then time to top coat, and I did 2 coats of satin varnish. I added the new hardware, which looked so pretty, and also touched up at all of the trims on the doors. This is what they look like before, and this is what they look like now. I think they turned out absolutely beautiful, and these tables sold right away, and the new owner loves them. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern with a new furniture makeover.